It's crazy.
Facts.
Oh, okay. Hey everyone! In this video, I am going to be taking you with me to go and upcycle my clothes. In case you don't know what that is, upcycling, in the broader sense, is when you reuse old items or trash to make something better quality than it originally was. In the sense of clothes, it's taking different pieces of clothing and altering them so that they look different, have a separate purpose, or are just a different piece of clothing entirely. I think that this will be a good experience for me because I used to be the type of person who would buy clothes, wear them once, and then I'd forget about them. But the thing is, I'm doing this project with no prior knowledge of sewing, crafting, or anything like that to do with clothes. While this is gonna be new and challenging, I think it is gonna be very fun and that it will help me in the long run. Bear with me for the rest of this video and let's go to stage 1. I'm recording this on a different day than the intro, but basically now I'm just gonna start sketching out designs. Now I have an empty sketchbook. I'm just gonna speed this up. While this is going, I'm just gonna talk about why I'm doing this. Bear with me if I stutter or trip over my words. I don't even have a script right now. But I think a good thing about upcycling is that it's also more environmentally friendly and it also saves your money. I'm a person who still likes to buy clothes. Just because I'm making this doesn't mean that I will not buy clothes anymore. Week after this, I'm definitely gonna post a video back to school shopping haul. But I think a pro of this is that it really gets you to be creative and it can save your money in the long run because you could spend $20 on buying that one shirt, but you could also spend that $20 on craft scissors, fabric paint, and paintbrushes, and then just allowing yourself to make all these different pieces of clothing with that $20 instead of having to rely on these clothing websites that might not even be carrying what you're looking for. And this is not me dissuading anyone from buying their own clothes. I love buying clothes. I love buying things. This is just personally why I'm doing it, and it also lets you learn the art of sewing and fashion, which you might need in the future. Anyways, here's the result of what I was doing during that time lapse. The way the page is structured is that at the top, it's how the clothing item currently looks right now, what the item is, what I don't like about it. At the bottom is ideas for how I want it to look, and then the thing in stars is notes, things to keep in mind about the clothing item. This isn't what I did. This is what I'm doing this video. The thing with the arrow is the design that I ended up doing. Just look at it for a second. This was just a practice to get used to painting on fabric before I actually painted the shirt, and here's the original reference. So I just came back from Michael's, and I got all the things that I needed for today, so let me just show you. I got these markers. They're all fine tip markers. These ones are just basic black fine tips, and these are red, green, and blue fine tips. This one's just a white fabric pen. Well, I'm not sure if it's a fabric pen. I'm just gonna assume that it is. And also, I just need a white pen in general. And it was in the corner, but I got these containers because last night I did way too much paint, so now I just have these. If that ever happens, I can store them in here, or I can just straight up mix them here so that I already know that I'm not gonna make too much. I'm gonna go take a shower and then I'm gonna go paint the clothes, and I'll see you guys then. Hello. My first victim for tonight is gonna be this plain white shirt that I got from Target. This is the brand. If that matters, it's A New Day. So my plans for this are to maybe cut the collar or both ends just to make it smaller. Definitely gonna be painting it, but I don't have a design for it yet. And I thought that I should be unique, and I'm gonna be making my own design on my iPad. I'm just gonna screen record it so that you guys can follow along. Okay, so now we're in the canvas. It's a pretty big canvas, this is on 1,000 pixels. It still doesn't cover the whole screen. I'm gonna hope that this is big enough for the shirt, even though, wait, that's not how it works though. I wasn't really thinking. This is also just my setup. I'm gonna be using this. I know how it's 2 parts medium and 1 part paint. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, so I'm probably just gonna visually eyeball it. But anyways, start making our design. The kind of idea I have is just there's a main design in the middle and then there's supporting designs around it. I want it to be custom because a lot of the bigger shirt designs I see, there's stuff like this. And I'm gonna wear this to school, which obviously I want to do that. I'm not gonna be able to make that the design, which is understandable because I live in America. Why did I make it such a big canvas anyway? There's a screenshot of what I have visualized. That's not really good, but I hope you guys are understanding the vision. I'm just gonna save this image. Oh, okay. Okay, that concludes using airbrush paint And now on to actually inking it out. I realized how crumpled the shirt was, so then I just had to iron it out. I think it would be better if it was horizontally, but like, it's so tiny compared. I'll just show you. Like, the design is so tiny compared to the rest of the shirt, which is why I wanted like, stuff here and stuff here. Then when I zoom it in, well, it doesn't really show the whole thing anymore. I think that would be fine. Well, maybe I could cut it first. These are fabric scissors. Well, if you're younger than 15, do this with parental supervision. Just at least know what you're doing. Be responsible. Make a marking right here. And then that's where I'm gonna make little incisions. I'm not sure if you can see it. If I regret this, oh my God. I'm moving angles. So now you just have this little thing. Let's see it. I'll cut some from each side a little at a time. This is probably going against 10 billion fashion rules right now. YOLO! Now I just have this little thing. Here's the shirt with the collar cut. It looks kind of strange. I'm just gonna stretch it out first. Let's try it on. I'm scared. I kind of like it because I like how it has a little off the shoulder type of thing. Obviously, if you wear it normally like this, you're gonna look a little strange. I could fix it. I resized the image so that it's horizontal now. What is newspaper? I'm gonna do this towards me. Dude, it's like purple newspaper. Hello. What if I just ditch the newspaper? It's getting in my way. Let me just get a fabric pen. And now we just start drawing. Ooh, I don't like that. I kind of regret getting this pen. In all the other videos I saw, people were just using regular pens. This is stressful. I already don't know how to feel about this. I should have turned my brightness all the way up. I thought that I just did it right now. Hello? I did it. I think it's wearing down the tip. I'm gonna do this the beauty guru way. Look at it. I should have gotten a snack. Now I'm done with the outlining. No, it's so this or with that. You just have to trust the process. Do I add this skull or this skull? Can you even tell what that is though? This is what the whole thing looks like right now. Okay, so when you're in this part, okay, that's questionable, it doesn't look that bad. This isn't that bad. This is where I started to laugh. Just go and paint it. Actually, I don't want to paint it yet. I'm gonna take a little small break, just like a snack break, to have some ice cream. Oh, it's from my food. So if you guys are curious, this is what my iPad looks like now. I don't know how I'm gonna clean it off. That's something for future me to worry about. Right now, we are gonna go make our paint. So I'm using this container because I think it's pretty much all I need. Medium, and this is my paint. I like do it like this so you guys can see it. I have to be careful with this. Then we're just gonna mix it up. Oh, that happened. Hold on, guys. And then the third one. So then that's 3. 1. Wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put 2 things of medium, and then I'll put all paint in like one of them, and then I'll mix them up. I think that should work. Oh, that's already not going so well for the medium. Oops. We're not doing too good at scraping it out. That just completely fell on me. Oh my gosh, is it on my carpet? Stop. It fell on my carpet, but the paint didn't get on my carpet. It's all just on my knee now. And I smudged it here. This is what the paint looks like. And then I just have these 2. I don't know what to do with these. I'll just rinse them out, I guess. Let me go get the thing. Okay, so I have my water and my thing here, and then I have my brushes. I don't really think I'm gonna be using big brushes at any point. Like, I'll probably just be sticking with these two. I'm just gonna start with painting the skull, getting it off the spatula first before like going in with the actual paint. I think I'm gonna stop answering my texts now because answering people's texts just kind of slows me down. Because I also don't want to be up for too long, because then if I'm up for too long, this is not gonna end up good. Don't blame your love, make me crazy if it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Doing it right, oh Lord, save me my drug. This is my baby I've been using for the rest of my life. Every time you let it be. Okay, so the first design is done, and then I have those last two. I'm probably gonna do that star one next. I think it turned out okay. Obviously, like, it's messy, but what can I do about that? Okay, so now I'm gonna move up to the star. Take this pen, dip it into the paint, and then draw it out. Wait, why am I kind of a genius?
It's called Blue. It's about a girl and we think she's a real human being, right? But it turns out she's a robot that was built by her uncle.
This will probably take a couple days more to upload just because I have to wait for this to dry and then I have to clean it up.
It's been 3 weeks.
This turned out a lot worse than the skull one because the outline was already horrible, but I'm gonna clean it up and then I'll show you an update of it. And now we have the final design to do. Now I'm just gonna struggle putting this cardboard back in again. Well, that kind of connects and it shouldn't because it's not really lined up, but let me just move the camera here. Oh, I just made a careless mistake. Wait, I could fix that with this though. This is the best touch-up pen ever. I'm gonna get a chocolate. I am gonna finish the just basic blocking of the painting tonight, but I'm gonna do all the touch-ups tomorrow. Especially because I also need to do my rest too, and if I don't rest, the shirt is gonna end up back. So I'm gonna be doing the touch-ups tomorrow when I'm like, you know, conscious, like fully conscious, not sleepy. I'm gonna have the best back crack of my life after this, I swear. Dude, I've been sitting up like this the whole time. Like, hopefully I don't get any chocolate on this. Okay, so this is how that design looks. Obviously, it looks way different from this. This is how it looks before I touch it up. This is how this looks before touching up. I really need to do touching up on this one. This one, I don't hate that much. I think it's because it was the first one I painted, but it needs to be done there. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's day 2, but it's day 1 because it's the first time I'm working on this in the day. But now, since I've basically finished the painting, I'm just gonna do touch-ups, but I couldn't find anything online about taking fabric, like touching up fabric paint or taking it out. It was all just about washing it out of the fabric completely, which is not what I want to do. So I'm putting this into my own hands. Over here, I have water, and then I have these two things here, the textile medium and this white paint. And then I'm gonna be combining them into here so that I can touch up the white shirt like that. This is probably not what I should be doing, but what else can I do? I'm gonna pour the textile medium into the one that had the paint before. Then I'm gonna take my white paint and I'll pour it. Whoa! Okay, so I can. I think that should be good. Oh, that might be a little too much actually. Like, the thing is, I can't tell when it's mixed or not. I guess we'll just start making the very obvious changes. I feel like this part is gonna take the longest. And just use a spatula for it.
It's not called a spatula. I don't know what it's actually called, okay? So don't.
I'm gonna move on to this upper area with this design. I'm gonna do a voiceover because why not? After this, I'm gonna be uploading some back to school videos, and then after the back to school videos, I'm gonna be doing cool travel videos, so stay tuned. And then I think I need to flip this shirt upside down, but just give me 1 second. Let's look at this. This is where I messed up the most on. There's a very obvious difference with this and with that. Hey guys, another voiceover because why not? I am not kidding when I said this design took the longest. The raw footage for this was 20 minutes. 20 minutes just for this little design of stars, and I sped up this footage by 100 times and it was still 15 seconds. Like, that is how badly I messed up on this little star design. Anyways, I'm just voicing this over because it's like really boring to edit this whole thing, but also I just don't want you to just be looking at a screen where it's just sped up and music. I'm gonna stop with the first coat for now, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'm going to come back to do the second coat. But right now I'm just letting all the white paint dry first. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's definitely been more than a couple of hours. It's probably been like 3 hours. So now I think I'm gonna go in with the second coat and also do touch-ups. I also have some snacks. I always have snacks when I paint stuff. I am scared. So here's how it looks from the front. You can't really see that well because I have to stand far, but this is the school design. This is the main design. This is a star, then from a closer view, but you can't really see the skull. This is like with it off-shouldered. I'll show some pictures too. I honestly really like how it turned out. I wouldn't be opposed to wearing it in public. I already have a bunch of white shirts. I just like how I was able to make another duplicate of a white shirt into like something creative. Thank you guys for staying with me this whole video. I'll see you next time.